Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, everyone.
Hopefully everybody out there is keeping cool. Wow, what's going on? It feels like we've been in this heat wave for weeks and weeks and weeks. But hey guys, welcome. It's
Hi, everyone.
live stream Monday. What a surprise, right? We didn't go live Sunday because we had things going on, and we decided we'll go live tonight because we just got back from filming a video. It took us all day. Hey, Curtis family. Hello, Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Austin Steve, Texas Steve.
Austin Steve. Hey, Texas Steve. How you doing? Sheila Perry. Hey, Smoky Mountain Man. How are you doing? Hey, Kay. Judith. Hey, Sonny. How you doing? Dean Osborne Colette is in the house tonight. Hello.
Hi, Colette.
We got Liz in here. Hey, slow cooker mom. Hello, Chucky.
Haunted Hilltop, Rachel.
Hey,
Jason.
Ohio Nana.
Dr.
Hey, Kim.
Bill.
Hey, Haunted Hilltop. How are you doing? We got Rochelle in here and Jason. Dr. Bill. Yes. Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Hey, you got Ty Travels, Steve, Sherry. Really enjoyed your back road. Yes. Yeah, we got some more back road stuff coming up.
Hi, Roy Maria.
Those videos
Michelle, Captain Jones, Footprints in the Pines. December Good Rue.
Those videos take a while to shoot, those back road, because you're out all day shooting, and then you got to come back next day and edit and stuff like that. Hello, hey, Footprints in the Pines. Hey there from Buffalo, New York. Hey, how you doing? Diana's in here. Todd, hey guys. Beverly, Rebecca, hey Liz. Doing great. We're doing good. We had a little bit of time today to chat with y'all, so we decided to come on here. We were out all day shooting a video that will be hopefully released tomorrow if everything goes well. Hey, Liz, here. Jason from Michigan. Jason in Michigan. How are you doing?
Hi, Jason from Michigan. Hi, Pamela, Guy, Rebecca,
Ooh.
December.
Lee says it's hot
Liz.
down in Florida. Yes. I heard that
Melissa.
Tampa broke a record or something. You guys lose power? No, we haven't lost any power. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Shannon.
Hi, Smoky
From
Mountain Lover.
Maine.
I got a pinched nerve in my neck and just what the doctor ordered. We went live. Hi, Stephen Veronica
Hey.
Kibler. Love the Kibler and Gap video.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a great area up there. We want to do more videos up in that area. We got a couple ideas. Not when it's so hot, though, because, nobody wants to go 100-degree weather. Makes it kind of dangerous, right? What a treat. Yeah. We decided to go live on a Sunday. We did. Hey, Smoky Mountain Lover. Just what the doctor ordered.
You got
hey.
kittens, Liz?
Oh, wow. Oscar's in here. Saw temperatures in the Smokies. Yeah. So right now it was like 98 degrees is what, and then we were in heat indexes of well over 100, 106, 109. I heard different numbers. Hello from Northern Alabama. Hello, Amy. How you doing? Hey, Marie Webster. How you doing? For the love and the thrill. Hello, how are you doing? You're in Ohio. You're down in Akron, Ohio, in the basement, waiting for a tornado warning. Yeah, there's some bad weather coming through, isn't there? Well, definitely stay safe. How many states do you have to complete? So we got all the. How many states do we have exactly?
11 more.
Is it 11 more? I think we got 11 more to go. So, we will hopefully get to those pretty soon.
We still got a lot left.
Hey,
11
Joanne.
more is a lot.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. I mean, it just mostly in one big trip, we can do all those Western states. And then we've got a couple down here. We haven't done Mississippi, Louisiana, or Arkansas. Even though we've been to Arkansas and Louisiana before in Mississippi, or at least I have.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get my laundry.
Question, Sarah says, Jeff says, Willing Dawn question for you all. What took place at the McDonald's after the fire? Well, technically, where McDonald's sits now, I think is is Pucker's. That's where Pucker's sits now. So, yeah, that's what's And then, of course, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Yeah, Gallenberg is changing quite. It's changing a lot. This whole area is changing. Out on 411, out by so if you take 411 coming in, kind of go heading out towards Bush's Baked Beans. They're going to be building another moonshine distillery out on 411, heading towards Bush's Baked Beans. Almost just a few doors down from the new food city they have built. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff coming. Of course, a little further down than that, they're building a new Arby's. There's just a lot going on. And there's also a rumor that another Weigel's will be built out further and stuff like that. So it's just a lot going on, a lot of building, so many rumors floating around, different things. So what's we got here? Yes, this is my new hat, the Huron Lady 2. Thank you to all the folks on the Huron Lady 2.
Matthew. Hi, Jason.
I like this hat.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Wanda.
Gallenberg is coming way too crowded. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of locals that I've talked to recently that, are kind of like, okay, yeah, things are starting to get, there's too much being built, right? At least there's been a lot of conversations about that. So this area is always growing in leaps and bounds. Sometimes it grows faster. Right now it's going through more of a thing. Hey, Dwight. How you doing? Hello from Mount Airy, North Carolina. Hello, guys.
Hi, Chief.
Stinky Cheese. Hey, how you doing? Howdy doodies in here. Howdy doody time. You guys ever make it up to Wilmington, North Carolina? I do have a plan to make a series of videos up there in the Wilmington area. It's just, yeah, it's just when are we going to get to it, right? Just an ingrown toenail surgery. Well, take care.
Hi, Eric, Steve.
Hey, well known question for you. What took place? Dawn, I already answered that one. Hey, Eric, how you doing?
I'm sure we'll be at Dollywood sometime in the fall.
Yeah, we'll be filming coming up. We're going to probably be filming at Dollywood in the next few days, too.
When will the Laurel Falls train be open again? I didn't know Laurel Falls had a train.
The Laurel Falls Trail.
Oh, trail.
So it's supposed to be next spring, next summer-ish. So about a year from now. I think it'll be open before that. But hey, Johnny, how you doing? Nice to have. Thank you so much. Yeah,
hi, B, Liz.
Those locals will adapt. Yeah, I think when you live in this tourist area, you learn to adapt to traffic and lately traffic has been kind of annoying. I guess to me it seems like there's been more traffic as of recently than it has been all year. At least maybe I'm just hitting the traffic at a certain time, but it feels like I've been fighting traffic for the last couple weeks, no matter where I need to go. And it seems to take longer to get around. And that's just, I guess maybe my opinion or how the cards are falling for me. Yeah. Gallenberg was overcrowded. Gallenberg is just busy in general. And it gets busier.
Hi,
every
Jessica.
year. Yes, we do have a new Long John Silver's coming to Sevierville. It's technically in the same spot as the old one, but they just redid the building. So it's good to see that. The one in Pigeon Forge, though, is gone for good. I don't see it that particular one opening.
Did you see Happy Gilmore too? Yes, we did. It was kind of hard to follow, but I heard Eminem made an appearance in there. He did a clip, and I heard some of the famous golfers made a clip in there, and who else was in there?
Eminem was in there.
I already said Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the famous golfers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of folks in there playing up. They did a pretty good job.
Someone else was in there too. Who was it?
There's a bunch of folks. Hey, Will and Dawn, have you ever been to the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Townsend? Yes, we've done that a couple times before. Smoky Mountain Man says, have you heard that they're building a new road to 411? Yes, they've been working on the 411 for be 4 lanes each way. I did a video on that, Smoky Mountain Man. I'd say it was probably about a month ago. I was up there and talking about how they're going to run the road and all that. Yeah, that's a big thing. When 411 gets finally finished, there's going to be a bunch of businesses all in there too. That's where that new moonshine distillery is going in. Just before you get to the new Food City, it's on 411. Hey, any new mini golf places? So as of right now, we're waiting for the Scooby-Doo one. So now they're not giving us a date, but they're giving us a fall time frame. So now they're saying they're going to open in the fall. That's all we know. Any upcoming cruises? We do. We have 2 of them coming up later on in the year. We were actually talking about maybe picking up another cruise before these 2 cruises. So stay tuned for that. There's another one we have our eye on. We're heading to Rock City. Jim Bishop says we're heading to Rock City at the end of August. Hope it won't be too hot. That's the big thing right now that's kind of stalling us on some of the things we want to do. Hot. It's just hot. You know what I mean? And, we don't want to, just be sitting out in the hot sun all day, getting sick or whatever. So what is the best place to visit at the island? Right now, just walking around the island, Tony, in general. I do like Emery's 5 and 10. That's my favorite store there. Hey, Candy Bars. How you doing? Charles says, hey, we're doing good. We're doing good, Charles. Thanks for asking.
Hi, guys. We'll be in Gatlinburg in October. How far from exit 407 to downtown Gatlinburg? Oh, gosh. What is that?
Google Map it. You can check out Google to get the exact, and it seems about 7 miles.
That's where you're at, coming from.
Is it 7 miles? I can't remember. I don't know the exact. It's depending on how traffic is. It's anywhere between the 10-15 minutes. It can be up to a half hour or longer. It all depends on traffic and what time of day you're coming in. And did we ever use the Mayhaw jelly? We have not. We want to do some more stuff on the grill coming up, and we want to make some things with it.
Put some toast on it.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple things I wanted to do.
We decorate for Halloween? Probably not.
We will for Christmas. Costume. We will for Christmas, but we don't. We've never decorated for Halloween, so. We all have an earthquake. So supposedly there was an earthquake. I didn't feel it this time. Now the last time we had a big one, I did feel that one.
Yeah.
But this last one that everybody's talking about, I didn't feel anything. So it all depends, We get earthquakes all the time here. It just depends if you feel them or not. Most of the time you won't feel them. Hey, Indiana Rick, how you doing? Heading to Dollywood Saturday. Ooh. Yeah, Dollywood's doing good, man. They get the fireworks every night, and then it's just a good time to go. The heat right now is not, idea for everyone, but for us, we'll head into Dollywood like in the evening. How's the deck? Dad. Hey, how you doing? Matthew asks, how's the deck going? The deck is doing great, Matthew. Everything's great. It's awesome. We're just going to try to get some landscaping here, hopefully in the fall. That's
have we been to the Mammoth Cave in Kentucky?
Yes.
No. Yes,
Yeah, we've been there.
Who has a better cheeseburger, the Pottery House or the Cooler?
The Cooler? What's the Cooler?
Oh, Pottery House cheeseburger or the Cafe or the Blue Moose? I never had a cheeseburger.
I don't think we ever had the cheeseburger at Pottery House. I don't think we could answer that for you. But the Blue Moose has a great cheeseburger. So It'd be hard to kind of beat them. How's the weather? Hot, Chad. It's hot. You can see Dollywood fireworks. Yes, I can see Dollywood fireworks every night. I don't go out there every night, but some nights I do. Like last night, we didn't go out there. Tonight, I might go out there. I can usually hear them. Dollywood fireworks.
I did eat at the Elmo and I ordered that huge burger.
Ooh. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. I think everybody's feeling this heat up and down the whole East Coast and all that. Has anybody got anything cool that they're doing that they're trying to keep cool?
I've been watching the temperatures in Port Huron. For our trip, the high is going to be 71. I'm excited.
Well, our last day when we were in Port Huron, it was 61 degrees and I was freezing because we've had consistent 90+ degree temperatures. And so when we were up in Michigan and it dropped down in the 60s, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not used to this. Are you doing any bike vlogs? Yeah. We actually we wanted to be riding our bikes right now, but Dawn's like, oh, if I want to go out there and get killed in the sun, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put myself, as of right now, putting yourself out, you know what I mean, in a field or something with the sun is probably not the best thing.
Hi, Opal. I watched your cruise videos. I felt like I was right there with you. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Has the bear been back? Yes.
Yes. So the bear.
Our neighbor, I guess, seen and filmed it.
Yeah, our neighbor said it. I have not seen him, and he has not touched anything. I haven't seen any destruction, but according to our neighbor, he has seen him. So, and we take the bird feeders down every night, and everybody's doing what they can in the neighborhood. So.
Perfect time for the Splash Country vlog.
Yeah.
I want to plan my next trip to Disney World. That's good, Pam. Are we going to go to the Tennessee State Fair? I'm sure we will.
Tennessee State Fair. Well, we'll go to the one over in Knoxville, I think. The Tennessee Valley Fair.
Dirty Dan.
We talked about going over to Gray, Tennessee for the fair over there too, which I believe is coming up. So we are looking at some other fairs in the area. There's another fair we want to go to. I'm not going to say the exact name of it right now, but there's a particular ride that we want to ride, and there's only, well, I've been doing some research on this particular carnival ride, and as of right now, there's only one in existence, and it's going to be coming to this certain fair.
Hi, William Tomater. It was 95 degrees here.
Hello.
Michigan. Hello.
So.
Have you went to the Universal Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I think that's so.
You've been to the one in Orlando and you've been to the one in Japan.
No, my back's itchy. Yeah, we've been to them, a couple of them. Reach my back.
Well, this is the Jeep week. So Jeeps are coming up. I want to say it's the 20. Well, so it seems like the Jeep invasion happens earlier and earlier each year, but the official days, I want to say, is like the 20th, the 21st, and like the 22nd or something. Let me look at my calendar real quick. I'll give you.
I don't know. I have a.
What is my
favorite craft to do?
You like to put those bracelets and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right, let me pull my calendar up here.
We do go to concerts.
So the Jeep invasion officially goes on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Now, the Jeep invasion, technically Wednesday night, the Parkway is usually pretty hopping, because last year we went on a Wednesday and it felt like a normal Thursday or Friday night. So there'll be Jeeps in town all week, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. So things will start picking up. But I would say the majority of Jeeps are going to come in Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday being the ramp up on it. So, yeah, so it's that whole week there pretty much. And we're excited. We got we're going to be doing some of the events at the Jeep Invasion. We'll go through and do what we normally do. This year, I think we're going to try to get on a ride, and we are going to be on the Parkway 1 or 2 nights.
Hi, Janet Wolf.
So definitely, if you're out there, stop and say hi. We're going to have a bunch of ducks. So we pass some ducks out and stuff like that. Okay.
What is my favorite meal for Will to cook on the grill? We like skewers, like with vegetables and some meat.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of shish kebabs, things like that. Chicken breasts is another thing we've been doing a lot lately. Just a lot of vegetables. We've been growing a lot of vegetables on here on the grill. Nothing crazy as of yet. Just kind of the little things, but we haven't been just grilling like that often. It seems like we've been grilling like once, maybe twice a week at the moment, but we've been busy running around, so we haven't really.
I like your Yankee in the South sign. Does it change colors or is there a light shining on it?
No, it changes colors. Yeah.
What happened to the super chat button? Aaron Thornton wants to know.
Yeah, we don't do super chats anymore, but we do thank you all so much for coming in, and we appreciate your all support. And the best way to support our channel is to watch our videos and maybe drop a comment or something. Share it with a friend. The best thing you can do is share it with your friends.
He probably does most of the cooking on the grill.
Yeah, don't.
He lit it up and it went whoosh. And then he thought his hair was on fire. I told him to go in the shower. He didn't want to listen to me. I told him to get in the shower.
Yeah, the grill you got to be careful with because it doesn't.
Get a smoker, Will? Don will love it. No, I don't think so.
No. Hey, Marie Brzezowski, how are you doing?
Hi, Big Bear's family. Deborah, Tina, David, Ella.
You should go up to Minnesota. I would love to go to Minnesota.
You guys like or hate the Jeep Invasion? We like it.
We like it. I think out of all the events, the Jeep Invasion's more of a, there's whole families, there's kids, kids are out there. It's a little bit different than like the rod runs. Rod runs are it's a different atmosphere. Don't you say that the Jeep Invasion's more of a family? Kids and everybody, folks, from all over. So, like during the Jeep Invasion, the whole families get involved. So you'll see like a lot of the Jeeps go to Dollywood, where during during a rod run, you wouldn't see that as much, like a lot of the rod runners don't go to Dollywood for the day where Jeepers will. Things like that. It's a little bit different of an atmosphere.
Is there any special seasons that are sold around Gatlinburg they would recommend for the grill? I don't think so.
We don't really use a lot. I mean, we use a little bit of Lowry sometimes,
Garlic.
Garlic's a big thing we use.
Oh
my gosh. We do have like the Weber.
Those are good.
Different seasonings from Weber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think off the top of my head what we got. But we're mostly a garlic type base stuff, you know what I'm saying?
We never tried that watermelon one yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't used it yet. Yeah.
We're just trying to figure out what it's on there.
Yeah, Jeep Invasion begins the 22nd. We'll be down there. To see her like Tuesday night on the strip, Wednesday night on the strip. Different areas. There'll be different Jeep, different like.
Yeah, try Terry Cola seasoning.
I want to say there's a big kickoff party at the Hard Rock. I'm not sure if they do the Hard Rock. I'd have to look because they've been doing that also at Quaker Steak too. But we'll be down there for all that.
Do you ever do a Jeep event that crosses the Mackinac Bridge? I thought I saw a video you did. No, we did not.
No. Toledo's got the big Jeep their big Jeep event coming up this coming weekend, I think. I want to say.
Hi, Ella Vids. He's a big
Hello,
fan,
Ella.
and all my grandpa is a person that told me about y'all.
Hello. Living life with Luke and Tina. Hello, guys. How you doing? Brown City was 100 degrees today. Oh my goodness, that's hot. That's definitely not a temperature you do see quite often. I guess global warming. Have we did the Dolly Parton TV dinners yet? I have seen them, but I have not done them. I'm not a real big TV dinner kind of guy, so I don't know, but we might have to sit down and do them. Hey, Aaron Thornton. Bring back the Sonic vlogs. Yeah, we could do that. We talked about having a vlog away from the house site, but it's so hot.
We did the house on the rock. About 2 hours into it, I was like, where's the end of this? I was starting to get antsy.
You missed Toe in the videos. Well, I mean, we'll be up in Michigan again, and maybe next time, Toe will join us on an adventure or something. But, we don't force anybody on our channel to be in the videos. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to be in the videos.
Todd tried the deli dinners and didn't have any complaints.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried them. I want to try it, maybe one or two. Maybe we'll do something.
Hi from Hershey's, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Michael.
Hi,
Michael Burrows. Sonny says it's 99 degrees on the Space Coast. Sonny, we're going to have to get with you. We'll have an upcoming cruise pretty soon that will be going off of Cape Canaveral. And we'll have to somehow get with you. And, maybe the night before we take off. I'll have to get a hold of you if you're available.
Hi, Audra.
Hey, Riley. Riley says, well, happy birthday. Oh, you're saying happy birthday to someone. Ella Vids. Let's see here. What is our favorite food from Buc-ee's? The brisket sandwiches are one of my favorite. They've gotten expensive. I think everybody has, says that. They do have this sausage on a stick with a tortilla on it. That's also tasty as well. I've had that before.
Do you buy name brand juice? Or where'd it go?
Name brand juice.
Wait a minute. Name brand juice or just off brand?
Well, we don't buy a lot of name brand stuff. We do buy a lot of off brand stuff. There's some things we like that are, name brand. But as for juice, we did buy some lemonade recently from a carton. It was
ew.
Dawn didn't like it. So
I buy the Ocean Spray cranberry raspberry. It's pretty
today
good.
Is, oh gosh, I'm gonna mess your name up. Ella Bandy.
Hi, Riley. Haven't checked.
Happy birthday.
Birthday tonight. Happy birthday, Riley. I mean,
I think it's Ella. Don't know. Have you been to the Knoxville Zoo? Many of times. Amazing films. I don't know.
Hollister wants to know: is there any advice for going to the Rock City? Like, what's the best time to get there? When it opens, you better have good, and I mean really good pair of walking shoes. And
there's a lot of walking
hungry along the way. There's a little small cafeteria, but I don't think we ate there.
No,
it seemed like we walked and forever. It took forever.
The thing is that I would avoid the weekend, but if you go there on a weekend, I mean, it's pretty laid back there most of the time. It seems like we've never really seen it where it was like, oh my goodness, it's so busy, it's just nuts.
We only been there once.
We've been there lots of times. Christmas.
Rock in the city.
Sea Rock City.
Never mind. I'm thinking of the House on the Rock. Someone else was asking about that earlier.
House on the Rock. No, so Sea Rock City, right? That's what they're asking. I think it's a question they were asking.
Yeah. Friday's my fiance Tony's birthday. Happy birthday, fiance Tony.
If you can stay away from a weekend, you'd be good. I do recommend, but if you're not, unless you're claustrophobic, Sea Lake.
Rock City terrifies me.
My goodness. I can't think of half the things anymore.
Did you hear about the Eggo Waffle Cabin down there?
Yeah, I did hear.
I'll get too hungry living there.
So I did. They did strip a lot of the Eggo references from the cabin. There is a few they had left. But the thing is about the Eggo Waffle House is I think they want $700,000 for it. And in my opinion, that's very pricey for for that particular cabin, right? It's an older cabin. I think you can find other cabins that are very similar for a lot less money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, they did strip a lot of the Eggo references from it, but there is still some there.
My eye is fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. If I had 700,000, I would invest it in another type of cabin that would generate more income. You know what I mean? Than that particular cabin would.
Antique shops and the Smokies, how are they?
And I would
antique shop.
Yeah, and I would also assume that there might even be some kind of like that you can't advertise it anymore as the Eggo Waffle House. I would assume like you couldn't use that reference to try to sell or rent that cabin off in a rental point anymore.
Oh, hi, Platinum Crack.
So,
my uncle just passed away, and he loved your channel. Shout out to Dawn. He had the biggest crush on you. Laugh out loud. You all made him happy. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your uncle, Platinum Crack.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about that.
We do like grilled taco.
When is our hardwood floor process going to start? I don't know. It might not even happen until about sometime middle of next year. Not anytime soon. I got things to do around the outside of the house, but that's just like our next big project that we're going to do in there. Let go your ego. Yeah. How's the antique shopping in the Smokies? It's amazing. It's good. How's your eye? Smoky Mountain Man wants to know how your eye is.
Good. I answered that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore 2. What's your thoughts?
Riley Davis. I'm going to go to visit Anacasa because I've never been there before. You're going to love it. The views are amazing. My thoughts on Happy Gilmore 2. It was kind of hard to follow. And then he tried to have like some of the people, the main characters, he tried to bring as the kids came back in the videos, like the kids to their offsprings as the main characters in the first one. So it's kind of funny.
My opinion on Happy Gilmore 2, I felt that they referenced too much to the original movie. The whole movie was set up to reference the first movie. To me, it also felt like it was just there to salute, the Adam Sandler fan, and then to salute those folks from the original movie. I thought the storyline kind of got a little bit lost because of just the references back to the original movie consistently. I know there's a lot of Easter eggs.
It was kind of hard to follow.
I wish they would have just had a continuation of the storyline, not pay tribute to every single little step of the original movie, and just kind of moved. You know what I mean? I think it would have been better. It just seemed like it was mostly just an Easter egg hunt, really, trying to pick up the references from other movies and shout outs and salutes to different people. And that's pretty much what it was. It wasn't bad. It's just, it's not epic like the first one, right?
The guy that you suck in Happy Gilmore, the original one. Well, Eminem played the offspring to that guy. Well, his kid.
Yeah,
he's
kid,
like,
right?
You suck, Happy Gilmore. And he's like, what you gonna do? You can't pick me up or hit me. So he had a bunch of kids pick up Eminem and throw him in the river with the gators. And
Eggo cabin down there would get you hungry. Yeah, I'm with you. Now, I do like...
Why are you that far behind?
I'm all over. I'm just trying to pick up different things, yeah.
Do you prefer living in the Smokies or Michigan? The Smokies.
Smokies. Definitely. Have you tried Grill a Taco? We've been there twice for a video. I think we've been there 3 times, twice on the videos. Oh, yeah. In fact, we feel that the Grilla Taco is one of the better taco places in the Smokies. One of them. I'm not saying it's the best because we got some other ones that are pretty good too, but we like the convenience of getting in and out of the Grilla Taco, and they do a great job.
Have a good night, Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hop off here and I'll see you next time.
See you later.
Have a wonderful, blessed day. Have a good night, Riley. TV, rest in peace, Hogan. I cried all weekend. Aw.
Yeah, I think everybody has different. I think the big thing about Hogan,
hello from Ohio, Clicks Farm,
and like Ozzy and everything is that we do see the 80s slowly, disappearing. And so if you grew up in the 80s, in the 90s, you're starting to see those folks disappear. You know what I mean? Things, and I don't know. It's just, I guess it means a lot to a lot of different people, I mean, Hogan was 71. You know what I mean? If I live to be 71, I'm going to be, I'll be doing pretty good. Right. So, but yeah, it's,
hi, Ron and Karen's channel. How's the new deck coming? It's good.
Great. Have you been planning on going any Smokies baseball game? Tina, the thing about the Smokies as they move to Knoxville, it makes it harder for us to get to Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the game, but it just seems to us like, I don't know. We got to drive to Knoxville, park, go watch the game, get out, which will be fun, a fun experience. I mean, we will probably do it. Walk back to our car, maybe go out and have dinner or make a whole thing out of it, and then get back late. We're back in the old days. We just shopped 66, pulled in the parking lot. You know what I mean? After the game, we were home, right? Now it's kind of more of a, I guess, so we'll probably, I don't know. I guess it's just a little bit different for us.
We've been to the Blue Ridge Parkway, yes.
Yeah. I like to do the whole thing from end to end, but.
Will, what phone do you recommend for using video recording?
Well, I mean, all the phones, the newer phones today are very good. I mean, if you're an iPhone person or an Android person, they're both amazing phones. Me personally, I like the Samsung, and I like the latest model. That's just me. But if you're an iPhone person, that's going to be just as good or equivalent. And then there are some cheaper models because of course Samsung can get expensive, or iPhones can too. You can get a couple years, like a couple, series less, and still get good video quality and stuff like that. So, have you guys ever visited John Wayne's house? We did. It was fun. We learned a lot. Hey Dan, how are you doing? Dan's in here, Tennessee bound. Hey Doris, have we been? Oh, Dawn already answered that question. Hey, Gio. That Knoxville baseball trip will be. We will eventually, Gio, get over to Knoxville to watch the baseball, but as of right now, it's kind of like it's not high on our list of things we want to do. We're more morning risers too, so I guess we're up at 6 a.m. and we're at we're in bed by 9 o'clock, right? So. What? Hey, from the UK, are you? Are we going to be going to Gatlinburg this year for Halloween? Mitchell, we're not 100% sure yet. We normally will go to Gatlinburg for Halloween, but this year we're not 100% sure. There are a couple things that time of year that we miss out because, like other things we could do. You know what I mean? New things like Halloween, right? Instead of going downtown Gatlinburg, there's other things we could do.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but there was something.
And there's lots. I mean, we talked about everything from.
Well, we've been doing Halloween since the beginning of the channel.
So. There's cruises that we could do, Halloween cruises. A lot of folks have suggested us to, just a lot of different things. So, but most likely we will, we'll kind of go back and do that. Will you drive around Christmas so we see the lights? Yeah, probably.
Oh, we're trying the Ritz-Carlton cruise next week.
Ooh. What's your favorite season? Christmas and fall are my two favorite seasons.
Probably. Yeah.
Spring coming in a third. Summer, I do like summer, but it's not my favorite because of, just the heat, obviously. It's my least favorite.
What would be the worst trip you've been on? Probably the Carnival.
Yeah, the Carnival cruise that we went on was kind of mid, right? How is I-40 coming along? I don't know, Charles. It seems like they get a couple steps ahead, and then they get halted back a little bit. So I don't know what's going over there on I-40. I know it's one lane each way. And
is Ken S in here tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen Ken S.
We get all kinds of mosquitoes and bug bites down here.
Just like anywhere other place, where there's bugs everywhere. Bugs this year, to me, seem to be a little bit worse than they have been. Probably because of that heat. I mean, I'm assuming. Hi from Maryland. How is Kingsport? FanFest. So FanFest is a pretty big thing. Kingsport's a nice area. We got a lot of friends that live in Kingsport. Yeah. If you're coming to FanFest, my only suggestion for you is book your hotel. If you get a chance, come over to the Smokies while on that same trip. Come over to Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg.
Hi, Tootie.
Do we get mosquitoes here? We do get mosquitoes, but not like Michigan mosquitoes.
Michigan's worse.
It's mild compared to but we do have mosquitoes here, and they will get you. Hello, Ann Mac. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Just me, myself, and how are you doing? Any cruises planned? We do have 2 cruises already planned. So stay tuned for them. What is the best place to purchase Tennessee Titan merchandise? Buc-ee's sometimes has some pretty cool, Tennessee Tennessee Titan stuff. There's a couple of sports stores in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, that get into that, but we don't normally frequent them. So
came in North Carolina a couple months ago, and I was driving with the window down and heard those really loud bugs. What are they called? Arcadias.
Oh,
it's Arcadias.
Cicadas. Yes. How is the parking in Key West? Ashley, parking is horrible in Key West. I couldn't even tell you. I would suggest if you're going to Key West is to get a hotel. Get a hotel down on the main strip. I know they're expensive. And see if they have a dedicated spot for you.
Date night needs to be tomorrow night at Pizza Hut. They have their $2 personal pan pizzas.
Oh, wow. I'll have to look into that.
I have to go on a date then.
We got to find a date, right? Hope it's not on Carnival. No, we don't have any Carnival cruises planned.
Love watching you guys' videos so much. Looking forward every day to your videos. I've been streaming past cruise videos.
Parking sucks in Key West, yeah. And I hear that Key West, especially during this time of year, or certain times of the year. Now, there is one time a year in Key West you got to be careful not to go, and that's because they have it's where people get naked and walk around, right? It's like,
we did see some naked people.
well, you do, but
the
there's
guy was wearing pantyhose.
but there's a festival they have each.
Well, he had some clothes on like a bikini, but
yeah,
it was weird.
But there's a certain time of year where they have a festival and it's like clothes optional or something. So I'm just saying, like, if you're a person, it's like, I don't know when that happens. I want to say it happens in like the fall or something. But just be careful of that. It's what they call it, Freak Fest. I don't know what Fantasy Fest is it called? I don't know what it's called. But there is a time where it gets pretty. It's not PG. You know, it's not Disney, right?
Search of words, Diddy party. No.
A Diddy Fest, right? That's horrible.
Tell Denise we said hello. William told me to animate her.
Diddy Fest. That's what they should call it. They should change the festival in Key West to Diddy Fest, right? They can have the baby oil and you know, like, I don't know. Oh gosh. I want to go back to Key West. I had a good time when we were there. You want to go
and there's naked people running loose.
No, I don't want to go. That's what I'm saying. I have to go like.
I think it's on Halloween, ain't it?
No, I think it's sometime in the fall.
Well, they run around loose and naked Halloween.
But technically in Halloween. Key West, I mean, you could see naked people, right? Don says, we're coming down in October. We're going. We want to go out for dinner. Our treat. Well, thank you so much for the offer. You can always email us. No guarantees, though. Have you thought about putting a pond in? I don't think we have enough property to put a pond. We talked about maybe a little quake.
Our hill goes down.
Okay, so here it is.
Down.
Chip says it's October the 17th through the 26th. It's called Fantasy Fest.
Key West is not family friendly.
Yeah, I mean, Key West is technically not Disney. It's like the opposite of Disney. Like if you know Disney up in Orlando, and then Key West is the opposite, right? But it gets really crazy between that October the 17th to the 26th when there's like the Fantasy Fest. People, you know, I wouldn't take your kids there. Then again, if you're taking your kids to Duval Street on a Saturday night, you're probably going to see things anyways, right? So yeah, Key West is not family friendly. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. It's got its own vibe down there, but it's pretty cool. Like I do like Key West because you do feel like you're, you know, on a tropical, obviously a tropical
Key West
island.
Is hot and no parking, and beaches are really not beaches.
And hotels are expensive. I mean, oh my goodness, we paid quite a bit when we went. I want to say for like 2 nights we paid like $500, and that's cheap.
Your hill would make a good slip and slide.
Yeah.
We go right down
we
to
talked
the
about that too.
Ooh, that would hurt.
Now, a lot of folks are saying about our hill. I don't think a lot of people see it, but there's rocks. It's rocky. Our hill is rocky. I mean, yeah, you could run a slip and slide maybe in a certain area where there's no rocks. But I know a lot of folks are saying, Will, why don't you drive that zero turn up the side of the hill or back it down or whatever? The thing is that if you can, you're going to hit a protruding rock, and you just can't. You can only weed whip it. Is really the only thing you can do. Maybe push mow it, and then kind of work around the rocks that do stick out. And you could possibly do that.
West Coast culture. So I just googled Fantasy Fest. Oh, naked white people.
Yeah, I mean they're not. It's not what you think it would be, right? Hippies, I guess. I guess I wouldn't say hippies, but you know, they kind of go to the Fantasy Fest. You know, it's kind of like Burning Man. You guys ever heard of Burning Man? It's out in the desert. It gets kind of wild out there too. Sometimes there's naked folks walking around out there too. It's here probably.
Oh, just me, myself, and I. So I've never heard of weed whip. I'm from North Georgia, and we say weed eat.
Weed eaters, weed whackers, weed whips, I don't know. There's lots of names for them.
I think Will did a great job on the hill. Yeah, that hill is tough. It's not easy.
I did it the other day, and I about died. The Garden of Eden. Actually, the last time we were there, we were doing a live stream, and everybody's like, you got to go to the Garden of Eden. And then I found out later, because the chat was trying to bait us going to this Garden of Eden. We ended up finding out it's like a closed optional place, right? That's a chat, though. When you listen to the chat, and the chat tells you to do things, it's a pretty good chance that you might not want to listen to it, because they'll try to get you to, to do that. So, yeah, I would. Dawn and I are going to stay away from the Garden of Eden.
Me and Little Rock call it the weed muncher. Weed gobbler.
Weed gobbler. Anyways, did we ever decide on getting a camper? We are always kicking the camper thing back and forth. And lately we've been looking at it, kind of again. I don't know. It's one of those things where we would like to, but then will it work for us? Also, you guys all know our property now. We've shown you.
Wow.
We've shown you the outside. There is no flat piece of anything around here to house a camper. So
we go right down the hill.
So we would need to probably have a storage place for this camper if we were to get one. Maybe a smaller camper. Now you guys might understand the reason why we're looking at smaller campers.
Carnival Cruise guy said I got tired of cutting the grass, so I got a lawnmower robot. That sounds cool. What is a lawnmower robot? I think I've seen them before.
Those are real popular.
I wonder how good it works.
If I can get our front hill landscaped and get those rocks where they're under the surface and kind of do things, break them up or whatever, something like that could work. You guys should totally.
Don, Amy, Sean, and Taco.
You guys should totally do the Burning Man. Burning Man, what is it, like $700-800 per? I don't know. It's expensive to get in there.
Sean had to go to the hospital yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hope he's gonna be okay. Why is the front of your house face backwards? Good questions.
Yeah.
Good question.
These houses and this. So some folks. I guess the thing is that in the mountains, they'll build houses any which way, any direction, wherever they fees, to build them, because nothing's flat around here. It's all up the side of a mountain. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't face them in. I would assume they wanted the facing the other road. I don't know. Myron Mixon in Gatlinburg. Have we been? Yes, Derek. We have did a review on it. I thought it was really good. Was it the best barbecue I've ever had? No, I wouldn't say it was the best barbecue I've ever had, but it was really good. Really, really good. I need a robot lawnmower, yeah. That's why I call it the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, guys, around here you'll see houses build any which direction. Roads will go. There'll be, you know what I mean? There's just it's whatever room.
Spray the hill with weed and grass killer and then paint it green.
The only problem with putting grass killer or weed killer is that erosion could, you know what I mean? You got to be careful when you use like any kind of weed killers because of the erosion issue. Come to Cape Cod. I like the White Mountains. In fact, Don, I would like to get back up there again. We there's a lot that we missed, and we knew that. There's a couple. There's a YouTube YouTubers. Oh gosh, they're up there right now. Oh my goodness. K&E
And
RTV, right?
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Two girls. They're very, very nice. Always been nice to us. They're up there right now making videos, a series of videos up in there for the summer. Check them out. Let's see what else we got going on here. Campers can be a lot of maintenance, yeah.
What is our most frequent restaurant in the Smokies?
What is your favorite restaurant in the Smokies?
No, the one we visit the most.
What? Taco Bell?
Not lately.
I don't go Taco Bell since they did not put much into our taco in there.
It was like 2 or 3, 4 years ago.
We go to Blue Moose. I would say Blue Moose is like our hamburger wing place for like Mexican food. If we're in Gatlinburg, we definitely will go to the local borough. A little pricey there. There's a couple of mom and pop places in the area that we'll frequent. El Machete is one of our favorite Mexican restaurants in the area. We also do the grilled taco as well. I'm trying to think what else we do.
I like the grilled taco.
Pizza, we do Bellashino's, which is nothing, no thrills there, but we'll do that. We've even gotten some Domino's just recently.
Domino's, you just order it and go get it and bring it home.
Just as regular old, just pizza, right? We've done that too. We had some friends over and just order some pizza, bring it home sometimes, especially you've been out all day. Toe. Hey, Toe. Toe, I was thinking, put some AstroTurf on the hill, right? I was thinking of that too.
Lisa, I just went to Taco Bell here in Ohio, and it was $6.59 for one small burrito. We'll never go back.
It's expensive, guys. Prices of everything. It's even making it hard for us to travel. I mean, I know everybody's going through this, but the price of things are just outrageous, everything. Hotel rooms are, just to get NL cheapo room, you're up over 100 now. If you want to get something real nice, like a Hilton or something, you better fork at least 200 and some more on top of that, So it's hard. Gas prices, those are, at least here in Tennessee, they're not so bad to travel around.
Smoky Mountain Lover. Down in South Carolina, my ex-wife and I always used to hit up a DH Gaskins Meats for a special fix. Okay.
Cool. It's just
I
hard.
like Taco Bell, but lately he not him.
No. Taco Bell disappointed me. More than once.
I had lunch there yesterday. I did go because I was doing my own errands. So I went to the car wash, the P.O. box. I stopped and hit Taco Bell. And I went grocery shopping, and I went and got him some lunch somewhere else. So
she brought me back.
I got him Burger King. He wanted me to bring him back lunch, and I wanted Taco Bell. It was weird sitting there by myself, but that was okay.
So I was working around the house. She's like, well, I'm going to go out for a while. So she went and did her thing, right? Yeah. And then she had Taco Bell. But
a lot of people are saying no to Taco Bell.
What is the best barbecue you've ever had? Oh, my goodness, TB. Just a little place on the back roads of Georgia. You know what I mean? Little places we've come across that on roadside barbecue. Some of these festivals have got really good barbecue, but the best barbecue in the Smokies is Preacher's Barbecue, in my opinion. It was always really good. And the price was just amazing. I mean, it's all around. It's been a while since we've been out there. The Lauders had good barbecue. I want to say that they're moving to a new location or something, but Denny's a real good guy too. We need to get back up with him again too. He makes good barbecue as well. I do like Buddy's. Buddy's Barbecue is a local chain, and dollar for dollar, that's another good barbecue in the area too. I do suggest Buddies, Preachers in Delauder's. Even though we haven't been to Preachers and Delauder's in a while, we do need to revisit them though. It just they're kind of out of our way, and usually they're off the beaten path for us and how we travel around the area, so we don't get there very often. But
I guess the Hulk Hogan store should be opened.
Yeah, it's open. We talked about doing another video when it opened and all that, but we decided that we are going to we're going to let everybody heal. We're going to wait a while. They will still have a grand opening eventually, and I heard that Jimmy the Heart and some others are going to be there for that. So, and when they have that, we'll probably go up there and do that. So our house is perfectly a flat lot, but drainage is horrible. Yeah. Here, your property can be on a hill and you can still have crazy drainage, right? Water's got to, it's got to go somewhere, right? And it's got to come through everybody's property while it's doing it. And that becomes a problem around here. We have buddies in Cleveland, Tennessee, and Chattanooga. Amy, how is your buddies like in Cleveland, Tennessee? I know it's a local chain, but I know our buddies here in Sevierville is really good. I have never had a bad meal there. I don't get it very often, but it's always been very good, right? Preachers get the gold standard. Now, yeah, Preachers is good. Also, Jimmy Fallon, right? Is it Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy Fallon, when he visited the Smokies, he went to Preachers, and he said it was delicious.
Oh, Jimmy Fallon.
Yes. So he's got a little bit of a celebrity. Geo likes Corky's. We went there one time and we've never went back. It wasn't because it was bad. It was just because we've just never been back. So I like your tribute to Hulk Hogan. Yeah, we just wanted to go up there and just kind of pay our respects, and we didn't want to make a big thing out of it or nothing. We just added it into our day that we already were doing. Boss Hog, Koala Bear. Boss Hog had a location on the Parkway, and it wasn't open very long. Maybe, and we never had the one out across from Goats on the Roof. And the one there on the Parkway, it was really good. The barbecue was good, but it was pricey. I remember it being pricey. Like Dawn and I, we spent like $55. And Dawn, she didn't, I ended up eating hers eventually, right? Like it. But that's because Dawn don't like barbecue, so. Are you guys going to be going on Carnival again? We do want to go on a Carnival cruise again. But the buddies at Camp Jordan and Chattanooga was gross. Okay. Well, it's good to hear what you guys feel of the different locations. I know the one here in Sevierville is good. Harry says, Will, Adam was absent today. No videos. Is he okay? Oh, I'm sure he's okay. You can take a day off every now and then. We take days off. Mm-hmm. We took a day off today, technically. Well, we went live, but we didn't have a video today.
Take a day off. We were out filming in this hot heat.
Well, yeah. So a day off as an uploading day off. Oh. But no, today we were out all day. In fact, we got back here around 5. So we were out since like 6 a.m. to 5 o'clock shooting a video. We had to travel almost an hour, just over an hour to get to the location that we wanted to film.
Did you see about the ostriches that got loose on the Branson Strip?
No, I did not hear about that. Yeah. Preachers is good. We'll cook barbecue at home using Sweet Baby Ray's. There you go. That's something I want to do on the grill is do some ribs. It won't be like a smoked rib. We make ribs, we don't, obviously they're not smoked. But we'll
Hi Marilyn Poodle Mom, Roy Maria.
And we'll barbecue sauce it. Who does the most cooking? I would say out of Dawn and I, we both are equally, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, we both cook equally. If I'm busy doing a lot of like YouTube stuff, Dawn is usually cooking. But then there's times where and I'll cook or whatever. Dawn doesn't do the grill. I mean, I'm sure she can figure out the grill, right? But you normally don't. She wants me to do that, so.
I got these ones at Target.
Ever do a Disney cruise? Alan, that is high on our list of cruises we want to do. It is probably the most suggested for us to do. So. Try Pepper Palace, sweet bourbon glaze. Tim, that's a good idea. Thank you. We do need to go to Pepper Palace and maybe get some sauces for an upcoming, cook on the grill video or something.
Branson area breaking news. Hundreds of ostriches spotted roaming Branson strip.
That I would love to be.
I wish I was there for that.
I wish I was there for that. Okay.
That's a lot. Where'd they all come from?
So if I have a fear of an animal, it's usually an ostrich. For some reason, ostriches freak me out. They're usually taller than me, and they got their big eyes and their big beak, and it looks like they want to peck your eyes out.
Yeah. Someone said they should try and catch a few of them and charge tourists to ride them. It could be the next big attraction in Branson.
So they should have that every year now. It should be the running of the ostriches. It's kind of like the running of the bulls in is it Italy? Or is that Spain? No, they do it in Spain, right? The running of the bulls. Well, every year from this point out, they should have the running of the killer ostriches in Branson.
Where'd they all come from? Did they break loose somewhere?
And they can start down in Branson Landing and work their way up through town because there's like a hill there. So it would be even challenging because you would have to run uphill while the ostriches are chasing you down, right? Oh, goodness. You should try.
Ostrich jerky is good. I've had it in Holland.
I know, but ostriches do freak me out. Like when we go to those zoos where they put their head in the car, it freaks me out. I don't like that. They're like the only animal out there. Well, snakes. I don't like snakes either. I mean, I don't like holding snakes or, I mean, they're good like on the trail or if I could see them off in the distance.
That would have been awesome to see those on the loose. In the wild on the road.
Yeah, that would have been, but I don't want to be anywhere near it.
I wish I would have had some corn. I would have dropped the corn and made a run for it.
You should try Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. I hear good things about the Jack Daniel's stuff.
I want a video of you guys running with the ostriches. I'd be screaming. Better get some good goggles for your eyes.
Will we be at the Jeep invasion? Yes, we will. With the other Jeep, yep. Use Kinder's barbecue sauce. I think we have a bottle of that Kinder's barbecue sauce.
Would you recommend interior balcony on a cruise, or is it too loud? Well, we were in a balcony room, and we had a kid screaming from the top of his lungs, or her lungs.
I always suggest if you can get it and you can afford it to get a balcony, right? Yeah. I always suggest that. Us personally, we know that we could do cruises in an interior room, right? And it doesn't bother us. Do we still prefer a balcony? Yes. I mean, I will always try to upbid or I always look for one. If it's like a $500, $600, $700, $500, $600 difference, I will get the balcony every time. But there comes a time sometimes when balconies are $1,000, $1,500 more than an enclosed, an interior room. That's another $1,500 that you can use on the next your next cruise, or maybe do some excursions. Spend more money on the excursions, things like that. So, got Buc-ee's. Yeah, that's another thing too. Buc-ee's is their sauces too. Let's see here. My bike is fast. Oh wow. He went on a cruise and a man got drunk and threw poop. Well, the thing is, I have never seen anybody on a cruise ourselves ever misbehave, or you know what I mean. I have never seen any kind of craziness. Now you hear about it, in social media and and in the news and stuff, but all the cruises we've been on, it's always been just amazing. There's huge ostrich farms in Australia. Huh. Someone said that ostrich eggs are good. Absolutely terrified
Claudio,
of fish.
we're going on a celebrity cruise in March, and Key West is a private island in the Bahamas. Oh, that's cool.
Alan says swinging bridges freak me out. Well, swinging bridges don't freak me out. It's when Dawn's on them and she's like, that's what freaks me out.
You're the one shaking it, not me. I always get the blame for it. He's like,
I don't necessarily. I'll tell you what, there are some bridges I've been on that they feel a little sketchy. So they're going. Oh gosh, I messed your name, Claude. Anyways, we are going on celebrity cruise in March to Key West and a private island in the Bahamas. It sounds good. I like cruises. It's something we like. We haven't been on. How many cruises have we been on this year, Dawn? One? We only been on one cruise this year?
Just one.
We've only. Wow, what's going on?
Cruise.
We've only been on one cruise this year. We did go to Japan, though. We did go to Japan. But we've only been on one cruise this year for Dawn's birthday.
Oh, congratulations, Gio.
We should change that. It has been a while. Well, we took some of our cruise money and put it for deck money, right? So kind of our deck and, and some of the things we did around here was kind of like, things that needed to be done. So we do have some cruises already coming up in the future, but.
I had to arrest a guy in the middle of the Croswell Swinging Bridge. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Look at a people's arrest.
By the way, I know somebody said I made it.
Hi, Windchime people.
The Croswell Swinging Bridge is actually very safe, and the boards were really, really good compared to like some other bridges I've been on. But there was the one. It did look sketchy, but it was still good. But I pointed it out because someone says, "Oh, Croswell Swinging Bridge ain't sketchy." I go, "No, it's a good bridge. It's a good bridge. They have folks that." I mean, they look at the safety on that bridge periodically, quite often, and it was safe. It was safe. It's just scary.
He had a warrant.
Oh wow! So here, I just saw Tampa J Channel.
I don't know if that would go over very well.
There is a Sasquatch cruise.
How was the Superman ice cream, Will?
Good, really good. Probably some of the best Superman ice cream I had in a while.
Next time I go back to Michigan, I'll have to get a Superman.
Yeah, it's good. So should we tell these folks? We should tell them. There is a particular cruise coming up next year that Dawn was looking at. It's very, very expensive.
That's expensive. It's not cheap.
And we've been on that cruise ship once before, so it wouldn't be anything new because we've been on that particular ship. But it's a 80s cruise. Okay. And guess who's going to be on that cruise? Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels.
And Dawn's like, That'd be fun being on a cruise ship with Brett
I
Michaels.
don't know. I don't want to spend that kind of money just for that. But
Now,
that's like $8,000 for 2 people.
yeah, it's like $8,000 or $9,000 though. Yeah. It's expensive. It's like, but I guess you do get to hang out with Brett Michaels for 5 or 6 days, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got to meet him.
Yeah, we did. But that'd be kind of cool to be on a cruise ship, and you're at the buffet, and you're hanging out with Brett Michaels, right? Or you're gonna go climb a rock wall, and maybe Brett Michaels might climb the rock wall with you, or you might only see him once, and he's gonna go hang out in his room because there's too many crazy Brett Michael fans on board.
He'll probably be up in the front where you can't get to him anymore.
But knowing a little bit of Brett Michaels, we do
Poison?
know.
Yes, Poison.
Brett Michaels will probably be.
I grew up with
cannonballing in the pool.
Rock hair bands he was in, Poison. He was at the Knoxville State Fair, and I'm like looking over there. Well, there he is right there, and that's Brett Michaels.
But I would actually do the Sexiest Man Alive contest with Brett. I mean, I would compete with Brett Michaels on the Sexiest Man contest for on the ship. You know what I'm saying? I could do my little strut, and he could do. Of course, he's going to win, right? I mean, you can't beat Brett Michaels, right? But I would strut. I would show off. I do it for the YouTube video.
What kind of music are you into? I like the rap. I like the
rap.
The 80s long-haired bands. I like I like Eminem. He's rap.
Our family videos, like your channel name, it says 11/8. I'm missing fall. Yeah, fall's going to be happening soon. I can't wait.
I like the soft rock too.
My Bike is Fat says, I know Brett Michaels personally. We actually have a friend of ours
that knows Brett Michaels. As well. Brett Michaels.
And he does play with.
I don't see him in here tonight.
No, he's not in here tonight.
I hope he's okay.
But he actually plays with Brett Michaels.
Do you think that Brett Michaels is bald under his bandana? I don't know. I don't think I could be wrong, but
bald or not, he's still going to probably win the Sexiest Man Alive contest. I'm just saying.
If a person has knee arthritis, can they make it up cleaning them stone if they go slow? There's a bunch of benches along the way, Lynn.
Yeah.
You just take your time, go at your own pace, and probably take an aspirin before you go up there.
But I will say one thing.
Yeah.
Going up and coming down is going to be pretty rough on your knees and joints because it is.
It's not easy.
The thing is that it is paved, but it is steep, and it does put a lot of pressure on that. So, I would wear a brace if you do try to attempt it. Make sure you have a brace on. Make sure you do everything you have to. Take your time. But to be honest with you, though, you got to be careful because it could tear it up pretty good. It's beautiful views from the parking lot. You can get up there and ask a ranger too. Like, I don't know your scenario fully. What you can and can't
I wonder
do.
if they could offer a golf cart. Probably not with the incline.
They don't allow any kind of motorized vehicles or anything like that. I don't think they'll even let you like a wheelchair or nothing like that. That you have to actually be able to walk it out.
I don't think Will's going to be doing any dance moves tonight. I think he's tired. I think we're both on.
We've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. We drove over an hour to get to our destination to film today. We spent 3 or 4 hours filming, and then we took the long way back home, and we drove home. It took us a couple hours to get home. And so, yeah. I was hoping you said Adam the Woo. Okay. You guys got a crazy game or something? I don't know. Are you going to look for the pineapples? Oh, pineapple people? Our last cruise ship, the MSC, there wasn't anybody decorated. We did find one room
at all. Being decorated.
And trust us, we're not looking for the pineapple thing. We're just looking for decorated doors.
If you go on a cruise, you should take a couple of your own personal magnets and put them on the door. Yeah. So, because it'd be easier to find. That's what I was always told.
So we like go around taking a look at the creativity. And we also like to make a separate video, like a bonus video at the end of our cruise where we kind of show, and it gives people ideas, like cruisers, people that, gives them ideas of, from those doors on how to decorate their own door. So it's kind of a cool video that we like to do. Unfortunately, unless you are a pineapple person, you do come across the pineapple people, right?
Brett has a receding hairline. He also uses extensions. I don't care what Brett does. I just like his music. I like the music, and we met him, and he's super good. And our one friend knows him on a one-on-one basis. I don't care what he looks like.
Where are the mods? The mods are here.
The music. He's a nice person.
The mods are here. Hey, yeah. Jeffrey Langdon, the pineapple people seemed more valiant in the Carnival and Virgin. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. There was a lot of pineapple people on that particular Carnival cruise we were on. To be honest though, being on a cruise ship and talking to folks and sitting in tables with other folks, you would never even know the pineapple stuff is going on or whatever. Like, you don't see it. Okay. You just don't see it. I'm not saying you won't, you just don't see it. It is like a, you know what I'm saying? But if you do go around on the doors, you will see like the pineapple stuff. And that's the only indication that any of that happens. Now, someone did say that there was a Facebook group on our particular cruise ship, and there were some folks on there or something. But anyways, it is what it is. But everybody on a cruise ship has always been polite. We've always had a good time.
Brett Michaels is playing here on Long Island next month. Come on, Will and Dawn. Come up, Will and Dawn.
Brett Michaels is coming to, I want to say he's coming back to Cherokee at the end of the month.
Supposed to be somewhere else this weekend, or
is it or is it Knoxville? No, where he's coming back. He's coming back to East Tennessee.
Cherokee at the
Cherokee, is it?
Yeah. I thought you said Cherokee.
I think it was at Cherokee. He's coming back to Cherokee. Brett Michaels would dance for you, huh? Will, Gold City is coming to concert near you. Oh, wow.
I said hi earlier, Danielle, Windchime people.
Hey, Windchime people.
We hung up our Windchime.
Yeah, they're ding-a-ling-a-ling, and they the other day it was really
looks good on the porch there.
It does look good.
Yeah. Really good.
Smoky Mountain Man, you should see if you can go to that Gold City concert near you. I have not. Okay, I'm here. Press here.
What were the main attractions that made you decide to move to Tennessee? I didn't know there was a main attraction.
What attraction made us move to Tennessee?
Main attractions.
We never had like an attraction, and we moved here because we love it here.
Have a good night, you guys. I want to hit it and have a good night. Have a good night, Eric.
Yeah, have a good night.
The real Urkel. Hi, Will.
Hey. Many cruise sailings have been private Facebook groups. Join. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of cruise ships will have like Facebook pages for the particular cruise. We all be at Dollywood for Labor Day weekend. I don't have any plans at the moment to be at Dollywood on that day. I don't know. The upside down pineapple people. Yeah, that's what it is. I actually had no clue about the pineapple thing until, I don't know. It was like our second or third cruise, wasn't it? Before we even like knew what it was. Someone's like, "Do you understand what that is?" I'm like, "No." Hospitality, and they're like, "No, a little more hospitality than what you're thinking." I was like, "Oh wow!" So then, now that we see it, we're like, get out of here. They're good folks, though. Probably just, leave them alone, right? Maybe your parents will.
We will be at the Jury Inn grand opening.
So, Linda, I've always wanted to move here to the Smokies. I've always liked, North Georgia. I've always liked Knoxville. I've always liked the Asheville area. I like the fact that we get a little bit of winter here, so we never feel like I think it'd be weird for us to move to Florida and just be summer, no snow, all year round. That would be kind of weird. So we do get seasons here. We do get a change of the seasons, but it's all it's all how do I say this? It's mild. The seasons are mild in a way, especially when it comes to winter. Maybe not as much in the summer, but winter it's kind of mild here. We get snow. It lasts for a day. It looks pretty. You can get some photos. You can throw snowballs at each other, and it's gone the next day, right? And you're back to, you know what I mean? Maybe wearing no jacket, maybe on a select day or something. So yeah, that's what I like about the area. I've always liked the Smoky Mountains. Now I've been coming to the Smoky Mountains as long as I could ever remember. It's always been the summer destination for us growing up.
It snowed here in Florida this
Family,
past winter. I think
friends.
You guys did get some snow.
Yeah, well, it does snow in Florida.
Yeah.
I seen that. I did see that. There is. In some years, you can get 4 seasons in Florida.
I like your videos on Frosty Freeze. That was my hometown.
That's great. That's we got to do more exploring up there, guys. There's a whole part of Tennessee up there that's amazing. We're going to get up there more. In fact, we're already starting to spend more time and go out in different areas. It just takes the commute time for us. We got to drive an hour or two back and forth to get to some of these areas. Maybe we'll spend some nights up in certain areas in Tennessee and be able to explore it more hiking wise and stuff like that. So there is. So yeah, I always loved the area, and my parents have been living here a lot longer than I have. And
guys, Smoky Mountain Man.
And so it was a series of things that made us finally pull the trigger and move here full time. So a lot of things in our life panned out to where we could do that. So there's a lot there. Your sound is static.
I don't know.
You guys hear? Is the sound off?
No one else is complaining about it, but one person, I guess.
How's the sound, everyone? I have one person saying the sound is pretty bad. What's your favorite Eminem song, Dawn? Lose Yourself? I know you like.
I like the old ones. Lose Yourself, yeah. There were some shady. Please stand up. And
you grew up in Detroit, and there's not a lot of superstars. I mean, they do. Michigan does.
Madonna.
Well, there's a lot, but
there's a lot of songs. I like the older songs. I'm not too familiar with the newer ones.
So you
when he first came out, yeah.
Michiganders tend to, support, their. It snowed in Florida. I know it did snow in Florida, Deborah. That's crazy. I've seen this. You guys got a lot of snow. Like, was it Panama and Destin got all kinds of snow. Like they were like knee deep in it, weren't they? On occasion, not too bad. It's a weak battery. It should be a weak battery. It's probably this here. Love your videos. Would you guys go on a Virgin cruise? Yes, we've been talking about that too. Disney, Virgin, NCL is another cruise line we're looking at. We love Royal Caribbean, and that's another thing. Giving a crackling sound noise now and then. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how. I'd have to reboot everything. The humidity is really bad here, Robin. In fact, the humidity is what today was the biggest thing I was experiencing. To me, was the humidity. It was horrible. My glasses were all fogged up in today's video, and
he's got a lot of good songs I like.
You guys gonna be come to see the drone show at Silver Dollar City? Are they gonna have a drone show for one of their festivals or Christmas maybe? Yes, I would like a Virgin if you're on a balcony. I think I would get a balcony if I went on a Virgin cruise because Dawn, we seen a particular YouTuber have a single room, and Dawn said that she did not want to be in that closet. So.
If we had that room, I would be complaining.
Yeah,
that guy should have complained.
Well, I think that's
everybody should have a bed, not laying on the floor. Don't even get me started.
Most Michiganders say they're from Detroit. Yeah, I think a lot of folks.
All that money should be on a bed on the mattress, not on the floor. His bed was on the floor, and it didn't make sense.
William Gill, you're right. You usually say what big city you're near. So, like if you're, Michigan, if you're like a 50 mile radius around Detroit, you're going to say you're from Detroit. If you're a 50-mile radius around Flint, you're going to say you're from Flint or Saginaw or Bay City or Mackinac or Grand Rapids or Battle Creek or Charlevoix or Traverse City, you know what I mean? Or Sheboygan. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say what city you're near, even though you live 30. Some folks say, well, you say you're from Detroit, Will, but you're from Brown City. I go, yeah, but that's what we all do, right? And folks around here say the same thing. Oh, like if we're out in, somewhere in the country, we're actually pretty cool here because we can usually say the Great Smoky Mountains. We live in Pigeon Forge. A lot of people know what Pigeon Forge is, so we can kind of say Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg and get away with it. But I think a lot of folks, if you live in, let's say, I don't want to say Sweetwater, but if you live in Farragut and you're out abroad.
We did do M&M's restaurant.
Yeah, we did do it just recently. You would say you're from Knoxville, right? If you're out, we're from Knoxville, or or we're from Chattanooga or Atlanta, but it doesn't mean that you're actually living in the city limits. Now, I did spend a lot of time in Detroit growing up because my dad had businesses in surrounding of Detroit and all over. So we used to go to the Eastern Market to pick up vegetables and stuff at the produce terminal for the restaurants and things like that for the week. So we spent a lot of time in Detroit. Makes sense. I have a friend that lives in Marlette, Michigan. You do? So if you live in Marlette, Michigan, and let's say you're down in Illinois, and you're like, hey, where are you from? If you say Marlette, Michigan, they're going to be like, what's that? Like, you just say, oh, I'm from Detroit, right? Or I'm from Flint, because you're kind of getting close, or maybe even Port Huron, right? They might know Port Huron. But you say what town you're nearest.
What? No, the new Andy's Frozen Custard is not open yet. Is it?
No, the new one is not. The one in Sevierville has been open for a couple years now.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Sarah. She's 8 years old and she likes watching us.
Oh, hi. How you doing? We do have a lot of, some folks say, why are you guys, the real big reason why we're family friendly on here is because we do know whole families do sit down. We've met a lot of folks over the years that are younger who watch our channel. So we do try to, as best as we can, keep it family friendly. And our chat's the same way too. You know, someone comes in and is going to be, you know, goofy.
I'm visiting the Brown City right now.
Are you? Brown City is not necessarily a tourist destination, but
you said it's a bathroom break. You probably need to after going. That's an hour drive.
It's a drive. Like Brown City's in the middle of nowhere. So
Megan, can you guys tell me happy birthday? It's my birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It also can be hard to find a bathroom in Brown City. I mean, I don't know if we have like 2 gas stations, and I'm not sure. I'm assuming they have bathrooms, but it's. My dad's wife is from Niles, Michigan.
How does your sister like the new Switch? Is it worth the money?
She loves that type of stuff. It doesn't matter. Is it worth the money? I mean, it's expensive, right? There's not a lot of video games for that particular unit. I think she's only got 2 that she plays, and that's the She did get the new Donkey Kong banana one. I don't know. She got the Donkey Kong one.
Banana.
And then she also got the Mario Kart. And those are her 2 games that she likes playing. But it's the only 2 games that she plays on that system. But she could play all her older games on it too. So, and she had her other gaming system for 5-6 years now, like for many years. I don't know how many years exactly. But she's okay. I'm see here. Jeffrey Langdon says EECC Travels YouTube channel did a Stop Believing Virgin Voyages. I've actually talked to EECC Travels before on we messaged back and forth a few times. They're a YouTube channel too. And she lost I think it's the same couple. She lost a lot of weight. But we've talked before. They're a real nice couple. I don't know if we've ever met them though.
Who?
EECC.
I don't think so.
Right? Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't know anymore. It's hard for me to keep everything all straight. Shogtuck. Have you ever been to Shog? That's a Joe. That's a hard Michigan name. Shogatuck. Yeah, that's a hard Michigan name to pronounce. No, I don't know if we've been there or not. I can't. I can't recall if we did. I remember Michigan having big mosquito. They do, Linda. There's the mosquitoes in Michigan are no joke. Especially if you're camping up in the middle of nowhere. It looks like Brown City is really small. It is. It's huge. Brown City's financial district is only 1 block. Brown City used to be more vibrant years ago than it is now. But I mean, it's still a good city. It's just, it's small. It's a great town to like raise a family and have a sense of community and. You know what I'm saying? And good friends, and everybody up there helps one. You know, it's a great community, great folks up there. You know, it's small. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's everybody knows what everybody's doing too, right? So, but that's about it. I mean, you know, on a Friday night in Brown City. Unless you have a bonfire or a little party somewhere, there's not much going on. You know? It's a safe town. Like, you know. Yeah, they seem nice. So the guy has crazy hair and tattoos. Yeah, I think she did lose a lot of weight. Yeah, I think it's a couple. I think it's a couple that we've talked to in the past. They're very nice. I hope my next upcoming Carnival cruise doesn't turn into Brent's. Catch your drift. So Captain G, you want a cruise where it's kind of like Key West, right? Kind of. Linda Haas is no joke. For reals for Will. Yeah. Everybody knows everybody's stuff in Brown City, man. Like everybody knows everybody. It's true. It's true. It's a great town, though. It is a great town. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you got the town, it's a great place to like raise your family and kids. There's no excitement there. Unless you make excitement one night.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to go there.
But
I don't know even what you're talking about.
Like Brown City. What was
They're
the most
saying something about the pook?
Oh, yeah, poof cruise. What was the most craziest thing you ever seen in Brown City, Don?
I don't know, a goat running down the road.
A goat.
I think it's a sheep.
The cows got out and ran like through town. Oh,
that'd be normal though.
I think we had a horse in our front yard once. We had a horse in our front yard once. We had an ice storm once. It was pretty wild.
That was bad. We lost a lot of trees that year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's about it. Really. Every now and then you sit out in front of the bar there and somebody might get, a little inebriated, maybe. And you might, it might get pretty wild. The verbiage might get a little wild. That's about it. Brown City Days. Now, Brown City Days, they have a festival every year. It's got like a little fair comes to town, and they got like, all kinds of fun stuff going on, and that could get pretty wild. Yeah. All right. Well, the most famous. Are you the most famous person from Brown City, Megan? I don't consider myself famous. I don't know. Who is the most famous person from Brown City? Do we have any famous people that are from the town at one time or another? So Brown City is the birthplace of the motorhome. That's technically so Explorer Motorhome Company, Travco. I don't know. It's a big long story, but it is the birthplace of the motorhome, or that's what they coined themselves. It was the big industry in town. So that's kind of a like a thing, but I don't think there's an individual. I know there's like some state not senators, but like state representatives and stuff that have come from town, but I guess every town would have that. I don't know. Was there anybody there? I don't know. Nothing like no singers or nothing like that. Like no Dolly Partons or anything like that. Do you tell your neighbors to put the roosters away? No, the roosters can crow as much as they want. Yeah, after 60 years, yeah, that's true. Washy, yes. Donnie, need some eye drops. Near Jefferson City, Florida. Well, I'm glad we can help, Susan. Have we been to the Tulua River Gorge? Tulua Village Gorge? I don't think so, Linda. Jessie Fisher is from Brown City. She's on Ghostbusters and the Terminator. What? Jessie Fisher? Okay, I don't know. Who's Jessie Fisher? Jessie Fisher. Where's she from? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'd never heard that. I think I would have heard about that. I still have a lot of friends that live there, and we talk back and forth. And I think one of those late night phone chats that we have quite frequently, someone would have mentioned like, hey, there's somebody from town here that's a movie star or something. That would be huge news for a small town like that. You know, there's only like 3,500 people total in that whole area that live. Huh? I'll have to look into that. I don't know. I'm shocked that none of the friends in the friend circle would have ever mentioned anything about that. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if they went to school in that there. Now there is a lot of people from like my town that have been successful in business and have went out and did successful things. Maybe not on a national scale or anything like that. But more on a regional scale. You know what I mean? Like done great things or became financially successful or politically successful, maybe locally or something. But Jesse Fisher. We'll look that up. Good night. Yes, we're going to get off here pretty soon as Dawn gets back. But anybody got any last minute questions for us? Kentucky's Red River Gorge. I do need to get up to Kentucky's Red River Gorge. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all coming in here. So we had like 600 people in here for a Monday. I mean, that's pretty cool. Angel S., how you doing? Hey, Will and Dawn, love the small town off the beaten path video you posted. We do too, Angel. Of course, we grew up in a small town, so I like going back to small towns. I have a thing for it. When you're a kid growing up in a small town, it's not fun. You don't want everybody to know everybody or everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to be, but once you get older, you do appreciate the small town and the folks that you grow close to, whether you like it or not, right? I look back and everybody from my hometown of Brown City are amazing folks. We all still talk on the Facebooks and it's just they're a great group of folks. And yeah, I do miss that part. I do miss like the friends, Ever been to Lost Sea? See, I have been to the Lost Sea. That is an amazing thing to do. We love your shows, Tammy, my wife. Learned so much about you things. Well, thank you so much, Ronald. Come to the Smokies. Come twice a year. Your vacation Gamber. Hope you shout out to Carol, Scott, Lucy, Jen, and Audrey. Hey guys. Did you all like the MSC cruise? I like the MSC. Dollar for dollar. MSC, it's good. It's a good cruise. You know what I mean? I had a good time, especially their new ship. Oh my goodness. I love the World America. They're getting better. MSC is getting better every time. And the prices are going up a little bit. I guess who is the most famous person you ever met? I've met a lot of famous people, like, oh my gosh, I don't know who's the most famous.
Have a good night, Maria.
Brett Michaels stands out because that was just on this, we seen him, we walked over to him, he came over and it was amazing. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a controlled thing or nothing. That was really cool. I met Gil Hill. I've met, I'm trying to think of other people. I met Sylvester Stallone years and years ago. He's short. I met Arlie Ermy, the foul mouth. I met him before. Oh my gosh. I've met Henry Winkler. He was really cool too. Met Robert Englund, the guy who plays Freddy Krueger. He was fun too.
You can stay in here and talk, but I'm gonna say goodnight.
No, we are gonna get off here. 94 degrees. Love your Alaska cruise. But guys, thank you all so much. Thank you for listening to me ramble, I guess. And everybody have a great night. Definitely keep cool out there. I know it's gonna be hot the next couple days. We got a video coming out tomorrow after I edit it. We are limiting what we're gonna be doing until it cools down just a hair. At least get back into like the 89 degree range and not the 100-degree range, right?
Yeah.
And I'm getting older.
This heat is really taking its toll.
I'm on this high blood pressure medicine. It doesn't like the heat. I got to talk to my doctor about it because I don't really necessarily like this medicine that I'm on. And see if there's an alternative to it or something. But anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. We love you all.
Well, good night, everyone.
Stay cool. Make sure you check on some folks that, you know what I mean, that maybe don't have air conditioning. Make sure they're doing well. I check on our neighbors. Our neighbors check on us. We're all cool around here and stuff like that. Make sure everybody got, everything they need. And that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we love you.
Love you. Have a good night.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow on our video, right? Theme Park Vision. Hey, great seeing you. Have a good night, guys. Good night, everybody. It's time to go home. You can't go home. You can't stay here, right? Yeah. Good night, everyone.